Most people who move to Gilbert tell me the same thing after 6 months. They wish they'd moved here 5 years earlier. After working in this community, helping hundreds of people make this exact move, I understand exactly why they say it. In this video, I'm going to give you the honest, complete picture of what it's actually like to live in Gilbert, Arizona in 2026. Not the version the city puts on the brochure, the real version. The one I give every client who sits across from me and asks, is Gilbert the right move for us? My name is John DeRosier. I'm a real estate agent with the Valley Solutions team at HomeSmart in Gilbert, Arizona. And this channel, moving to the Phoenix suburbs, exists for one reason, and that's to give you the information that you need to decide where you want to plant your roots. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether Gilbert belongs at the top of your list. So let's get into it. Here's something that surprises almost everyone I work with when they first visit Gilbert. They expect a sprawling Arizona suburb that feels like every other sprawling Arizona suburb. What they find instead is a community that still, somehow, feels like a small town, and that's not an accident. Gilbert was literally a small town not that long ago, a farming community, and it was known as the hay capital of the world. The kind of place where everyone knew everyone else. And as it grew, and it grew fast, the people who lived here made a deliberate choice to protect that identity. Today, Gilbert has about a population of 289,000 people, and that's not a small town by any definition. But the way it feels when you walk the streets, when you go to a local restaurant, when you show up to a community event on a Friday night, it feels small. It feels like a place where people actually know their neighbors. That is genuinely rare in a market this size. And for anyone moving here from a larger city, that feeling is often the thing that makes the decision. One of the biggest misconceptions people have about Gilbert is that there's nothing to do, that it's all strip malls and chain restaurants. The Heritage District destroys that myth completely. Gilbert's Heritage District is the original downtown core of the city, and what has happened there over the last 10 to 15 years is remarkable. It has become one of the best restaurant and entertainment districts in the entire Phoenix metro area. Barrio Queen is an award-winning Mexican restaurant that people drive from Scottsdale to eat at. Culinary Dropout is consistently packed on a Wednesday night. Whiskey Row is great for bar scene. Joyride Tacos has some of the best street tacos you'll find anywhere. Postino's is an incredible wine bar with locations across the country. And if you really want something different, there is a speakeasy called the White Rabbit that's tucked in there. Most people who've lived here for years don't even know about. This is a walkable district. On a Friday or Saturday night, the Heritage District has genuine energy, live music, community events, farmers markets on the weekends. For anyone moving from a place that has real urban energy, this matters, and Gilbert has it. If outdoor recreation is important to you, Gilbert is going to check a lot of boxes you might not expect from a suburb. The crown jewel is the Riparian Preserve at Water Ranch. It's a 110-acre urban wildlife preserve right in the middle of Gilbert. 4 miles of trails, wetlands, over 300 species of birds have been recorded there. It genuinely doesn't feel like it belongs in the middle of a Phoenix suburb. There's also the observatory at the Riparian Preserve, which is run by the Gilbert Astronomical Society that does public viewing nights, and that's worth putting on your list. Gilbert also has some of the best developed parks in the East Valley. Baseball fields, soccer complexes, aquatic centers, and for hiking beyond the city, you're a short drive from Santan Mountain Regional Park that has over 10,000 acres of Sonoran desert trails, world-class desert hiking accessible from your backyard. For anyone who wants to stay active and get outside, Gilbert's recreational infrastructure is a genuine competitive advantage over a lot of other Phoenix suburbs. Let me talk about safety, because anybody making a relocation decision, this is typically a significant factor. Gilbert's safety numbers are not just good, they're extraordinary. According to the FBI Uniform Crime Reporting data, Gilbert is frequently ranked the #2 safest large city in the entire United States. Not in Arizona, in America. In 2025, Wallet Hub study ranked Gilbert as the safest city in Arizona and the 31st safest city nationwide. The crime rate in Gilbert is approximately 11 crimes per 1,000 residents. The national average is more than twice that. These are publicly available statistics from federal and independent sources. The data speaks for itself. For anyone whom safety is a factor in this decision, Gilbert's numbers are among the strongest in the country. Let's talk about schools, because regardless of where you are in life, school quality affects property values, community investment, and long-term resale. Gilbert is served primarily by the Gilbert Public Schools and the Higley Unified School District, and both are exceptional. Gilbert Public Schools holds an A+ overall rating from Niche, ranked number 8 out of 132 school districts in Arizona. In the Phoenix metro area specifically, it's number 5 out of 40 districts. 92% of Gilbert Public Schools earn an A or B grade from the Arizona Department of Education. The district has 19 A+ schools of excellence and 2 national blue ribbon schools, the highest federal recognition a school can receive. Specific schools worth knowing: Gilbert Classical Academy ranked number 12 in the entire state. Campo Verde High School ranks 37th in Arizona, and Highland High School ranks 52nd statewide. At the elementary level, Coronado Elementary, Quartz Hill, Riggs, Gilbert Arts Academy all rank 10 out of 10 on great schools. In all my years working in this market, I have never had a client feel like they downgraded their school situation by moving to Gilbert. In almost every case, they feel like they upgraded. Those rankings back that up. Let's talk about what it actually costs to live here. Gilbert is not the cheapest market in the Phoenix suburbs. It is not trying to be. You're paying a premium for everything we just covered: the safety rankings, the school district ratings, the community feel, the heritage district, the recreational infrastructure. That premium is real, and it is consistent. What you get in return relative to most markets people are relocating from, particularly California, the Pacific Northwest, and the Northeast, is significantly more space, newer construction, and a cost of living that makes the numbers feel different once you're actually living here. Arizona has no state income tax on pension income, favorable overall tax treatment, and utility costs that stay manageable for most of the year. In terms of the current market, conditions change, and I'm not going to give you a number in this video that's stale 6 months from now. What I will tell you is this: the market here rewards buyers who are prepared and move confidently when the right property appears. It punishes buyers who hesitate. The best thing you can do right now before you have a specific property in mind is get a clear picture of what your budget actually gets you in Gilbert versus the other suburbs on your list. That is exactly the conversation I have every week with people in your exact position. So let me give you the honest answer to the question in the title of this video. Is Gilbert, Arizona right for you in 2026? If strong schools, community feel, walkable entertainment, outdoor recreation, and one of the lowest crime rates in the country are priorities for you, Gilbert is as good as it gets in the Phoenix metro area. If your budget is under $350,000 and maximum square footage is the primary driver, there's other Phoenix suburbs that may serve you better, and I'll be making videos about those as well. But for anyone who has done their research and is serious about this move, Gilbert deserves to be at the top of your list. I have been doing this a long time. I live and work in this community. If you have questions this video did not answer, ask them in the comments. I read everyone and I respond. When you're ready to take the next step, reach out at the link or number in the description. You're connecting with me and my team at the Valley Solutions team at HomeSmart. We've been serving the Phoenix suburbs together for years. Grab the free Phoenix Suburbs Neighborhood Guide at the link below. Text the number in the description and tell us where you are in the process. We will get you the right resource immediately. If this was helpful, subscribe. Every week I am covering a different Phoenix suburb so you can compare your options and figure out which community actually fits your life. Next week, Chandler, Gilbert's neighbor to the west, a community that surprises people every single time. I'll see you there.